Today's Saturday, and I wanted to share some thoughts I had about one of the books I'm reading, and I have two other books that I wanted to talk about as well. But I want to start off with the prefacing this video by saying that I really enjoy reading about World War II history. And now it can be either nonfiction, like the book that I'm reading now, or it can be historical fiction. I like both. I grew up listening to stories from my grandfathers who were in World War II. I relished those stories that I was told through his point of view. So I really enjoy learning more and more about the World War II. With that being said, I'm currently reading, as I've said before, The Rise and Fall of the Third Reich. This thing is a banger. It's a thickie boy. It's dense. It is well researched. I enjoy how William Scherer wrote the book. At times he references himself being at particular events, which I think is absolutely awesome. Some of the things that I realized to begin with was when I was in high school and college, when I took my history courses, I realized what I had learned was a mile wide and an inch deep. This is just the opposite. This is like a deep, deep ass lake. It is so deep. There are so many details in this book that really bring the war to life. The thoughts that I had about this particular book is the fact that as the dictator was doing his job of basically going into Czechoslovakia and Austria, the strong countries of England, France, the United States, Russia, none of them had any way of trying to stop him from doing and taking over these countries. Their lack of action just really, really surprises me. And if you have read this book, or if you know a whole lot about World War II history, that inaction, eventually it begins to stop once he tries to invade Poland. But I guess that's one of the things that really hit home for me was just how much the what would become the Allied powers really just sat back and watched the Third Reich develop, the army, their navy, and invade these neighboring countries. It just surprised me. So that was just one of the big thoughts that I had in this book. If you haven't read it, I really suggest reading it. It's not something you're going to read in a weekend unless you're a speed reader. I'm about halfway through. I'm hoping to finish this next month, so I'm excited about that. One of the two books I want to talk about, a really good friend of mine, Taylor, got me Onyx Storm. I can't wait to read it, so thank you very much. And finally, I started a book club on Fable. I'll put the link in the video. Our first book we're going to start in February 1st. It is called The Barn. It's right here. And it is called The Secret History of the Murder in Mississippi by Wright Thompson. This one is about Emmett Till's murder that occurred in August of 1955. Again, I don't know a whole lot around the surroundings of the details of this, so I'm looking forward to diving into this. Well, since it's Saturday, what are you guys reading? What are some of the books that are really driving some of your thoughts this weekend? Let me know in the comments.